First things first, we've got the Yi 4K Plus. To be honest, an absolutely tiny little action camera that is far more capable than I was expecting. It can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second, which actually rivals the top-of-the-line GoPro Hero 6. So that means that not only can you get your super high resolution 4K video, but you can also slow that down and get slow motion at the same time, or just have the silky smooth 60 frames per second effect. It's also got voice control, live streaming, as well as raw image capture at a 12 megapixel resolution. The company has developed their own little software to run on it, and navigating the device with the touchscreen on board is very intuitive. Also, as a bit of a cherry on the top, this thing has a 155-degree wide angle, which lets it get in a lot of the scenery around you. Next up is the Gnarbox, which is a curious little gadget, made for anyone who wants to take their photography or videography a little bit more seriously. The way it works is this: you take photos and videos using your professional DSLR camera, and then you take out your SD card and insert it into this box. You can then wirelessly connect your phone to this box and automatically access the content from the camera. The Gnarbox then almost acts like a bit of a cloud server, containing all the files from your camera, which you can then batch import into your smartphone. The idea being that because your smartphone is such a connected device, you can instantly share your DSLR quality photos and videos. You could export them to Snapseed or Lightroom on your mobile and do a little bit of editing. The kind of 4K video managing or raw photo editing you might be doing on your laptop, you can now instead do on your smartphone using the power of the Gnarbox. It also helps that externally speaking, it's a really well built, rugged piece of kit. It's shockproof, shatterproof and waterproof. The next product is a Powerstrip, which sounds incredibly boring, but this one over here is modular. So this is literally called the Powerstrip Modular, and essentially you have 3 sockets on there and you can connect new attachments to it. So for example, this one I've got here is a USB hub. So you simply snap that into place on top of your standard extender, and you can add as many pieces as you want. They are surge protected, it's completely safe, and there are a whole load of different parts being made. So right now this is kind of one of those early access projects over here, but in the not too distant future we're expecting lighting mods, Wi-Fi connection, as well as smart home integration. So a pretty exciting project, definitely worth keeping an eye on. The next product by the company BagSmart is literally just that, it's a bag. But for anyone like me who's really into their tech and gadgets, this thing makes so much sense. So as you can see externally, it doesn't take up too much room, but as soon as you open it, you realize that right on top, you've got room for all your different kinds of cables for all your different devices, and it keeps them in a way that stops them tangling. Inside the same double page spread, as I guess you could call it, because this thing has the format of a book, it has plenty more sockets for all your other tech needs. You can then flick that over, and believe it or not, within this tiny little pouch, I've got a 6000 mAh power bank. On the other side, you could store up to 5 cards, all of your notes, and then even loose change on top of that, and there is even another page after this. So I kind of see this as the one bag for techies. It takes on the role of your wallet, your earphone case, your cable organizer, and much more. The next product is the Insta 360 something which claims to be the most complete 360-degree camera experience money can buy. And that's a bold claim, but after having used it, you can kind of see where they're coming from. It clips into your smartphone, currently iOS only but Android support coming soon, and allows you to take 24 megapixel 360-degree photos in RAW file format, as well as 4K Ultra HD video. You can also directly live stream from the app, and it has some other cool options hidden in there, such as the ability to initiate a bullet time sequence, swinging the device around you using an extension pole, and you can capture this ridiculously cool super slow motion video. Then we have the Blue Satellite, a pair of headphones presented so well you feel like you've just bought a brand new sports car. Now these headphones are on the list because whilst they are expensive, they tick a lot of boxes and they satisfy a lot of different kinds of users. First of all, as I guess you can expect at this price, they are made of top-notch materials. And whilst they don't scream for attention, the colour scheme is subtle enough to satisfy most users. They're also wireless headphones, which can be used wired if you want with the detachable cable. And not only that, these things have active noise cancellation built in. Now from my testing, the noise cancellation aspect isn't quite as good as its competitors at the same price, but when you're listening to music on top of the active noise cancellation, you pretty much can't hear anything in the background. The next product is something I've been using for the last couple of months, and it's something I've really grown to love. This is the Corsair K95 Platinum. And to be honest, there are so many good things to say about the keyboard, it's very tough to fit it into a segment this short. It's a very tactile typing experience, it's very responsive in terms of latency for gaming, and also this thing has the most ridiculous color profiles. You can customize this in ways you could not even imagine. So guys, there we have it. I really hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, it would mean so much to me if you could smash that subscribe button. With that being said, I'm Mr. Who's the Boss, and I'm signing out.